Hi, so in this video I'm going to show you some of the latest developments regarding the welding tools within ConnectFEA and the updates that we're working on in anticipation of the new ConnectFEA 2025.2 release, which we should be ready in the next week or so. But you can see here we're adding welds to elements, so it picks up those weld line intersections between connecting profiles in a really smart way. It also detects areas where lines might overlap each other, and it gives you the option to automatically clear those up. It'll also accommodate the various intersecting angles of the faces of elements being welded together so that it results in that perfect wedge weld that we expect to see. So this just really helps to automatically place welds. Of course, there's some manual weld placing tools as well for unforeseen circumstances, but in 99% of the times you can use the auto weld tool. It'll generate the weld segments, provide you with the options to trim, remove, or add additional weld elements, just making it overall really easy and robust. You also notice that in this model I don't have bolts yet, so I'm just going to copy and paste those from an external spreadsheet that I've already generated based on some calculations to automate that for me. And now that we've got the bolts in here, I'm running the model compile tool, and what this is going to do is it's going to automatically create subdivided surfaces on the solid entities so that we can easily automatically generate the ties for the weld elements. So we want to tie those volumetric weld elements to the elements that it's welding, and we're going to automatically create contact elements for all the bolt element intersections. And there you can see those subdivided surfaces being generated. And I'm adding a manual contact between the plate and the column web there as well. And finally, I'll just add a load there on the top flange of that beam because I've already got supports in there. So once I've got all of that added to the model, we'll run the analysis. It does the meshing, everything automatically. I've sped this up quite a bit. It takes a little bit longer, but still reasonably quick considering the amount of work that it's doing and all the automation that it's handling. So I let this run through the calculation engine. Took a couple of minutes. Once it's done, we get the results, and we can see that looks pretty great. We've got some really good symmetry happening in this model, in the output results at least, which is a good sign. So, that's what we expect to see. And from here, we can isolate or switch on and off certain parts in the results that we want to view at any given time. So we can adjust the scale multiplier there so we can see an exaggerated deformation of our elements, and we can see that contact interaction between the plate and the web of that column, the flange of that column actually occurring. And just to look at some of those bolt elements there, we can switch them on, switch off the other elements, and we can change the output field to stress and the von Mises output. And we can toggle on and off other elements. We can continue to do the same with the welds if we want to. Now, once we're happy with the visual outputs, we can run the DesignMate implementation within ConnectFEA. So this will give you a summary table of all of the results for the various elements and detailed breakdown calculations of all the bolts, weld lines we've got in there, the profile interactions as well as the plate interactions. We're still working on the calculation output a little bit, so I expect that to be ready in the next few days. And once we've got all of that up and running and polished a little bit, we will do final debugging and we'll be releasing the new beta version for the latest ConnectFEA 2025.2. Very exciting. Hope you're as excited as I am. If you're interested in trying this, let us know. Cheers. Bye.